I suppose. It's sort of taken me that long to get it into action. But I think I sort of got the idea as vaguely as I can remember as from when Mum and myself sort of had trouble with asthma. She read something about, evidently it's an old wives' tale, that was chewing honeycomb and honey. It's supposed to be sort of nature's remedy to get rid of it. And I'd eaten honey and eucalyptus lollies and things, and I decided, oh, that might be, you know, sort of a good product to put this honeycomb and honey and eucalyptus together, sort of have the same effect that you chew it. Something like chewing gum. And not many people like that I experimented with it. I sort of, after that, added spices to it. Besides that, the honeycomb is fairly expensive, something like $2 a pound, I think. So that was sort of out of the question. And I took the eucalyptus out of it and the honeycomb as well. I sort of played with it a bit more until I got the flavour right. And sort of, you know, grew from that.
He is marketing the honey with an Australian image under a label of his own design.
I've always sort of had an interest in designing things like this pen. I thought there was a market for that sort of thing, because one day I found that I was inconvenienced with the conventional pens. While you're sitting at a desk, you can scribble these things down. It doesn't take long. You might find out you have a talent for it or something.
Mark has put many of his design ideas into practice. At 16, he was creating and selling clothes through the Gildry. Recently, he designed a new logo for the Astley Cup.
I left school in 1980, and unfortunately, my time in sixth form it was spent well as far as learning things, but I didn't gain all that great a pass in the HSC. So I used to be a cyclist all my life, and it sort of, I suppose it brought out a lot of determination and things, you know, because it's not easy by any means to, you know, get into a state squad or anything. It doesn't matter what sort of sport it is, I suppose. And I thought of this honey idea, and I'd sort of had that going, and I got a provisional patent on that. Then I invented this pen, and I'll be doing something with that very soon, and that's got a provisional patent on it as well. And I sort of feel that, you know, if you've got an idea or you've got something you want to do with your life, or you're better off getting out and doing it, sort of, you know, rather than just sit back and think, I'd rather watch someone else do it later on. You know, there's just no sense in it.
And what does Mark do in his spare time?